Hello everyone, let me take this opportunity to welcome you to this practical class. So with me here, I'm going to start my server. I ensure that we have started the Apache and then MySQL, and then from there I can learn it from my favorite browser here, and from my I can try to maybe to relocate if or to test if my server is working. I can use the default IP address, that is 127.0.0.1, and then enter, and there it is. So this is the library that you're going to access. For us, we're going to proceed with this file that you have saved here. This file that we are doing on the other day on the practical 5. So to locate where this file is located, I can go to my C drive here, or my C drive, and then XAMPP folder here, and then I can use this folder htdocs. Here this library, and this is one that you have. I can right click, I write it, and maybe edit it with Notepad++ that way. So this is the code that we currently have, which for today I want us we continue on our decision making of our system. So that is the if else if statement, but now we are going to concentrate much on the logical operations, where we say that this one combines conditions or statements, maybe if conditions, if false, if true. We are going to see how we can work on it. We can proceed with this. Let me try to see how we can work out with this. Maybe for example here I have maybe the balance, the fee equals to 500, and maybe the balance, maybe I can give this balance to be maybe Buren, and then I can say true, maybe true, that way. And then maybe let us comment a bit on this so that we can see how we can have it. Can give that comment. And here we are saying that if this fee, maybe for example we can say, you can take this that way, you can copy it, and then if maybe we can say that if the fee, maybe if that fee we say maybe is less or equal to 0, less or equal to 0, and maybe we can use the whole this, the true if at least one condition will be true, and this fee we can say that, so we can use this sign for that. If the fee is less or equal to 0, and maybe the balance, and if maybe we can say that this balance, or we can just use the fees also here, the fees that way. We can control that, and then we can say maybe is greater, maybe it is greater than half, which will be 25,000, maybe 25,000 that way, because here it is 50,000. We can echo that, maybe we say that this, we echo, you cannot proceed to the next level, maybe you cannot, maybe you cannot proceed to the next level, cannot proceed, maybe to the next level, that way, to the next level, that so maybe I don't need this, so I can give comment from here all the way to where? All the way to here where we had that. All the way to that. So, and you can see now in this scenario our fees is less than, let us try to save it and try to reload here. And there you can see undefined variable in that train. So there is one which is undefined here. Let's say, for example, so our line 11 is this. We are saying that this is the fees, and we have said that if this fee is that and this is that, so let us do away with this. We can we try to see where the error could be from. So we have line 11 here. So here we have the fees is less or equal to that, and that is less than that. So we want to see if this one is going to work, and then maybe we can give here, we say else maybe we can copy this. So you can see here you cannot proceed to the next level because this amount is more than that. Here we have this being that. So you can see it is echoing the else condition because maybe of this that we have here. So let us try to do away with one side there, that variable there, and then let us try to save it, because we see if we are going to remove that error that was there. Good. And there you can see, but now we cannot know which one is being echoed because the two statements are the same, only that we had given the two variables there. So here let us try to give this echo of different, so that we can see. Maybe you can continue with the study. Continue with maybe next level. The next level that way. So let us try to refresh here. We see what you are outputting. So you cannot proceed to the next level simply because that's the first statement that is outputted, because here we can see that this fee is more than 25, but let us try to put it to be maybe 5,000. We delete one that way, and then we try to refresh here. So you can see you can continue with the next level. Of course here, because you can see that now the fees will be less than that, so that you cannot get confused, let us clean away this so that you can know the difference that we are seeing. So this is our code that we are outputting here. So we are saying that if the fees is less than 0 and should not be greater than 25, it outputs that you cannot proceed. But now if you have tested this and found that this fees is less than that, we can be able to output these, and then we can try to give another condition here, we see, and then we can try to give maybe if we can say if we give that the balance is not recorded, if there is no balance, or if there is this balance, if the balance is true, I can copy it here and paste it there that way. Then we can say we output something else here. Maybe let us try to output something else. We said that you have arrears, so we can say echo, maybe echo maybe there is arrears there is maybe arrears and then we can try to save it and maybe refresh our browser here. So there is nothing that is happening here. So let us try to change this boolean to false. We see, remember a boolean can only take two conditions, that is either true or false. And then let us try to output here, and there you can see we have there is a arrears, there is arrears. So that it can be clear, let us give a break here. We give a break to this. Maybe we can give one of the breaks here. We can use this tag to give a break that way, and then here we can have a break, and then we can have maybe a full stop there, and the same level here we can give this break also here. We can copy that and then we can paste it here still, and then we can have it pasted there that way. Then we can save it, and then we can try to output it on our server here. Yeah, and there you can see now if there is that condition can also be outputted. And if maybe this is not true, we can give an echo maybe of this. If this one is not true, we can give else. We can echo this again. Let us try to echo this again. We see if it works. Can copy it and then we can paste it here. Can paste it there that way. Then we can try to save it, and then we can try to refresh that. Let us now try to give this condition to be true. We see if the second condition will be reflected. So we have this one being true, and then we can save it, and then we can try to refresh here. So you see now you can now continue with the next level. So that's our one of the example. Maybe we can give the scenario of the voting, and then we have something like maybe for example the hinge of our votes is what. Maybe for example we can give the hinge of our votes to be we can give the hinge of the vote here. We can declare another variable here on top here, and then we say that these we give the hinge voting is what. Give the hinge is equals to, maybe we know here it is 18 plus is equals to maybe 18 that way, is equals to 18. And then we give another condition here that for you to be able to vote you must also be a citizen. So we can give a variable validity. We can give maybe a variable here, another variable here which is validity, valid, and then we can say this one is equals to maybe it must be true. It must be true that way. And then from there we can come and give a condition also here. We can give another condition here, and the condition that we can give anywhere so that we can be able to see. And then we can try to give it here. Maybe for example we said that if we can be able to take this variable that we have declared here. Let us take this variable that we have declared here. Then copy this. Then we can go where we have declared if. In this case we can say that if, and then we can paste that there. So if age maybe is greater, maybe if age is greater, or maybe we can say equal to that age there, which is 18, equal to that age that is 18, and maybe we can give the validity here, and the valid, and this person is valid, and this person is valid, so we can take this, and this person is valid, so you can just copy that. Then we can come and paste it there, and that person is valid. Then we can give the statement that we want to be the statement that we want to be echoed to that. So we can maybe say we echo maybe we give the statement here, maybe can proceed to voting or go and vote. Maybe we can say go and vote, go and vote that way. And then we can give that. So we can save it, and then we can try to refresh here, and there you can see we have go and vote because already we have given this. But now supposedly if we give this variable here to be 17 years, of age, and then we save it, and then we try to output here, so you realize that there is nothing that is being outputted here. So we can give a condition maybe so that we can be able to see if it is going to be. So we can use this else condition here, and then you can copy it, and then we can just come here maybe and paste it, then and then we can edit that. And then we can say that you cannot vote. Too young to vote. Too young maybe to vote. Maybe in Kenya. And then this break, remember we can cut this because it is or you can just copy it the way it is, and then we can have it pasted there that way. Then we can try to save. Because this person is 17 years, we can try to refresh here. So you can see too young to vote to our country, maybe Kenya, too young to vote to our country, Kenya. So that is how you can use the two. Remember here we have this one is the hand, that is both conditions are true. This is for the hand, and if you look at this here, this is not true, and this one is all, meaning that any of these two can be true, and the output, the condition can be taken true. So that is how you can apply the knowledge of logical. Those are the logical operators that we have in this conditioning. Remember also you can do it as a complete table, and then you can have it on the same. Maybe for instance, let's try to have a table that is outside this. Let us try to have a table outside here. So here maybe we can have a table here. Maybe we can give that, and then this one is maybe we can say this one is a form, and then we can give maybe from the form we can give the action. Maybe you can say this action maybe is equals to our folder here is n2, n2, then maybe this one is .php. So we want to reload the same page. And then here we can say the method, our method here, we can give the method maybe this method is equals to post, post. And then here we can give maybe we want to enter name, and then we can give that, and then we can give maybe the input here, and then we can give the input here. Maybe we have the input, and then we can give the type. Here we want to capture the details, so we can say type is equals to text, input type is equals to text, and then we can give maybe the name is equals to maybe we can just give the name there. You can just give the name, and then we can give maybe the last input here. I say that maybe input, and then we can give the type, maybe we can give it to maybe is equals to maybe submit, is equals to submit that way. And then remember we can terminate the form here. You can just terminate that form. You can terminate the form there that way, and then we can try to save our work here, and then we can try to output here, and here is the form that we have. So now we can try to give something to this our PHP here, and remember we can also give, maybe before that we can just give a break here on top, so that we can separate the two version of the things that we have done previously. So we can give the break here, and also we can, there is no harm if you want a bigger spacing, you can also give another break there, and then you can try to refresh a bit there, yeah, so that you can have it separated that way. So now in our PHP form here, I want us we capture something maybe on the still the one that we have tried to do here below there, because there is a break also there. So below that break we can try to give another code. We say that if maybe give that, we say that if we have said if this is not maybe empty, empty that way, and empty that way, and we can give this variable underscore maybe post, maybe that post. Then we can give whatever we add there. These maybe this was the what, it was the name, so whatever was there, maybe you can say this one was the this name. You can copy it that way, then you can try to paste it there, to paste the name there. And then here we have opened how many bracket, 2 bracket, so we can cross that so that we can have the 2. And then what do we want to be outputted now? From that perspective, we can say maybe we echo these, can give that, you can echo maybe the first one, you can echo maybe hello. You can give a space, and then we can give now the variable that we have there. Maybe you can say, and then we can take this variable, then copy it, and then here we can post it, hello, then you can post it there. You can have hello post, and then we can give, this is what we want to be posted, hello post that, and then we can maybe terminate this like that, and then we can give maybe a comma, and then we can say and maybe welcome to Kenya. And maybe welcome maybe to Kenya that way, and welcome maybe to Kenya that. Is there anything that we have not? I believe no. So let us try to save it, and then we can try to output here. Let's try to give the name here, maybe Morris, and you can see here, hello Morris and welcome to Kenya. We can give maybe Monene there, Monene. I can see here we have hello Monene and welcome to Kenya. So that is how you can also use these logical operators maybe in your form to be able to display the data that you want to capture. And that's bring us to the end of this session. I was your trainer Maurice Monene. If you found this video of importance to you, please consider subscribing, like and share it so that it can reach more. Let us meet in the next practical 7 where we shall discuss more on this PHP. Thank you.